Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a timeless tale, a legend whispered through centuries that still inspires us today. We're talking about the one and only Robin Hood. So grab a cozy blanket, maybe a cup of your favorite brew, and let's journey together to medieval England, where green forests held secrets and heroes walked among the trees. Imagine this. It's medieval England, a land of grand castles, bustling towns, but also a lot of hardship for ordinary people. In this time, there lived a man, not in a fancy palace, but deep within the ancient, whispering woods of Sherwood Forest. His name, Robin Hood. Now, Robin wasn't your average fellow. He was a master archer, a true marvel with a bow and arrow. Legends say no one, absolutely no one, could shoot as straight or as swiftly as he could. His arrows found their mark with uncanny precision, whether it was splitting a distant target or disarming a foe. But his extraordinary skill with the bow was just one part of what made him a legend. Robin didn't live alone. Oh no. He had a loyal, spirited band of friends by his side, men and women who shared his vision and his courage. Think of them as his chosen family, living off the land, sharing laughter, and standing together against injustice. You might have heard of some of them. The mighty Little John, a giant of a man with a heart of gold, whose first encounter with Robin was a legendary duel over a narrow bridge. Or the jovial, wise Friar Tuck, a monk who loved a good meal, a hearty laugh, and who surprisingly could hold his own in a playful brawl. And of course, Maid Marian, the brave and brilliant woman who was Robin's true love and an equally formidable spirit in her own right. Together, they formed an unstoppable team, a family united by a common purpose. What was this purpose, you ask? Well, this is where the story gets really interesting. At the time, the common folk of England were suffering under the harsh rule of powerful, often greedy, lords and officials. The Sheriff of Nottingham, in particular, was notorious. He wasn't just a tax collector. He was a relentless oppressor, squeezing every last penny from the poor villagers. He imposed exorbitant taxes, seized their lands, and left countless families hungry, desperate, and without hope. Their larders were empty, their spirits crushed, and their cries for help often went unheard. But in the heart of Sherwood, Robin Hood heard them. He saw the suffering, the injustice, and he decided he couldn't stand by and do nothing. So Robin and his merry band adopted a daring revolutionary philosophy. They would take from the rich and give to the poor. This wasn't about personal gain for Robin. Far from it. He and his friends didn't hoard the wealth they redistributed. Instead, they became the ultimate benefactors, ensuring that the food, gold, and resources they acquired from corrupt officials and wealthy travelers, who had often gained their riches through exploitation, found their way back to those who needed it most. Imagine the joy, the relief on the faces of villagers when sacks of grain, bundles of warm cloth, or even just a few silver coins mysteriously appeared at their doorsteps thanks to the masked archer of Sherwood. Of course, the authorities, especially the Sheriff of Nottingham, did not appreciate Robin Hood's altruism. To them, he was nothing but a criminal, an outlaw, a menace to their carefully constructed system of power and wealth. They hunted him relentlessly, sending out patrols, offering bounties, and doing everything in their power to capture him. But Robin was too clever, too agile, and too deeply connected with the land and the people. He moved like a shadow through the forest, always one step ahead, always outsmarting his pursuers. Despite being hunted, despite the danger, the people loved Robin Hood. They didn't see an outlaw, they saw a savior. They saw someone brave enough to stand up when no one else dared. They cherished him as a symbol of justice, a beacon of courage, and a powerful emblem of hope in a time when hope was a rare commodity. His actions proved that, even against overwhelming odds, a small group of determined individuals could make a difference, could challenge injustice, and could bring light to the darkest corners. The legend of Robin Hood has been told and retold for centuries, evolving with each generation, but its core message remains vibrantly alive. It reminds us that true heroism isn't about power or wealth. It's about compassion, fairness, and the willingness to fight for what's right, especially for those who cannot fight for themselves. It teaches us that standing up for others, sharing what we have, and showing kindness are not just noble gestures, but powerful acts that can change lives and inspire entire communities. So, the next time you hear about Robin Hood, or perhaps even glimpse a lush, green forest, remember his story. Remember the courage, the camaraderie, and the unwavering belief in justice. It's a powerful reminder that even today, in our own lives, we can all be a little bit like Robin Hood. We can stand up for those who need a voice, lend a helping hand, and spread kindness wherever we go. Because, as the legend shows, sharing kindness truly is one of the greatest adventures of all. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through the legend of Robin Hood. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did telling it. If you love this story, please give this video a big thumbs up. Share it with your friends, and do not forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on our next adventure. We'll see you in the next one.